Hello and welcome to Flower Juice. My name's John McDonald and today I'm going to show you how to make a different sort of arrangement. So something that's a little bit sculptural, a little bit different and just a little bit fun. So what have I got? Well, I've got a shallow tray. This actually came from IKEA. This is a metal stand, so it's really just a base plate with a spike on it. We've got some floral foam, some aspidistra leaves. I've got some red flowers and some green flowers. We've got some roses, some carnations, some cymbidium orchids. I've got these lovely Kermit chrysanths. I've also got these. These are wonderful. These are like the little scabious seed heads, and they just add a different texture. And also for texture, I've got a little bit of celosia there as well. So, to get started, I'm putting my plate straight onto a tray. Because this arrangement's going to come up, then essentially any water is going to run. So this tray is just going to protect whatever surface we put that on. So, what I've done is I've sculpted some oasis and we're just threading that on. So straight away we've got a little bit of an interest in that. Now I've got these wonderful aspidistra leaves. I'm just going to use, I've got little red pins that I'm going to use for pinning this on. So I'm taking the leaf right down to the base. And I'm pinning. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my second leaf round and I'm going to pin up here now. Pins are great because they can be decorative as well as useful. So don't feel that you have to always use like the German pins. I mean, the German pins are wonderful for doing like heavy duty manoeuvre or heavy duty holding of material into foam, but with the pins you get the decor element as well as that practical element. And all I did with these aspidistra leaves was just cut them short and give them a little spray with leaf shine. Now I also have this bullion wire, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use that to wrap round. So basically what we're doing is we're creating a sculptural item that people will look at it and think, what is it? Well, does it need to be anything? I don't think it does, so we can just work to that. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave this down the bottom for a moment. So this decor wire and the pins, they all create interest. And what we've got now is we've actually got oasis here that we can work in. So, let's start. And really what I want to do is I want to just base this item. And you can go right in with the flowers. So it will be possible to water this arrangement going from the top. And you can really have fun using whatever flowers you've got to fill your sculpture. You could do different designs, different patterns. And you can get different textures. Now you could go both sides if you wanted. Or you can leave it that you really just have this going up the one side. Because the aspidistra leaves are quite thin, and actually you could pierce through them. If you wanted, you could come through here and add more material in different places. So I'm just working my way up, and this is quite long-lasting material. The Kermit chrysanths, carnations, they're not really going to have a problem with being in an arrangement at a different angle. So really what you're doing is you're creating a tapestry. I'm going to use just some video. And we just work our way up. So now I'm getting higher up. I want to start bringing in my better flowers or my more expensive flowers. So that would be the roses. And again, more cymbidium. And just watch how they face. You can use them back to back so that it looks natural. Now we're near the top, so I'm going to place my celosia now, and I'm just cleaning off that stem with my knife. And getting that in so that it really follows this curve. Now this should be fun. I think you'll really enjoy making this arrangement. And you can do it in different colours. You could do it with different flowers, you could use it with garden flowers. I quite like the contrast of the red and the green. I've said before that I think good strong colours work very well. It's very visual and you don't need to have a lot of colours going on. If you pick 2 or 3 good contrast ones, then that will work very effectively. So I'm just double checking where I want to put this. And do a double check for any positions that need anything else. And then if I want, I can come back round with the wire to enclose the flowers. So again, this is just bringing the detail on top of the flowers so we really see it, we really notice it. And if you want to leave it a little bit looser, you're going to capture a bit more space. And if you come back down to the bottom, this is where I left the end here. We can just tie that off. Okay, so I'm just going to put in a few more pins into the actual body. Again, this is a highlight. This is quite plain on this side, so I think it would be nice to have a little bit more interest here. And you're probably thinking, well, where could I put this? Well, personally, I'd quite like this in my house. But you maybe would want to do this for something for corporate, or maybe if you were doing a function for putting on a bar, somewhere where you want people to really see it. And if people see something and they kind of go, do I like it or do I not? Then actually you've achieved something, because people will have to question whether they like it, and that means they've noticed the flowers. So just to finish off, I'm using some gold gravel. And I don't think we need to fill the whole container. We can just use that with the water. So there you go. A very simple, modern arrangement. Doesn't take long to do, but it is fun. If you've enjoyed watching this video, then please subscribe to Flower Juice and you'll be able to be up to date with every video that we post. So thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you again.